The Samsung Galaxy S21 is a nice smartphone with high-performing camera that is capable of handling some professional filmmaking. So I got my hand on this Samsung Galaxy S21 a couple of days ago, and I decided to give it a try and see how well it functions. And after some couple of times, I discovered that it has something I think I should share with anybody who is interested in film production or video work. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Michael Hadeleye. So today we're going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S21, and it's actually a very nice smartphone, and he has, good cameras which can actually get some jobs done, and also some functionalities that I think are really fantastic. I know smartphones are actually trying as much as possible to take over a large percentage of the market share of camera markets, which is really interesting, and they are doing great jobs. And I'm not really a phone freak, but this time around I stumbled on this smartphone, and it looks like it actually has some things that you need to know about. And today I'm just going to base my review on video work. So this is not a technical review of everything about the smartphone. It's a review that focuses on the video performance. And so we're going to look at its performance in low light situation, in different situations, and its ability to shoot 8K, its ability to shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, which is really nice, and also its ability to shoot full HD at 120 frames per second, which is really fantastic slow-mo. And I really put my hands on this and I tried, and I see its performance, which is really breathtaking. So let's really get into it. The smartphone comes with three cameras: the 12 megapixels ultra wide back camera with 2.2 fixed aperture, the 12 megapixels wide camera with 1.8 fixed aperture, and the 64 megapixels telephoto camera with 2.0 fixed aperture. The image stabilization of the smartphone, when recording video is really amazing. And if you are somebody who would do a lot of movement shots and all of that, when you're doing commercials, you're doing let's say a vlogging, a travel vlogging and all of that, and you may see yourself doing a lot of moving shots. I know sometimes you can get the smartphone gimbal, which is really nice, but this Samsung Galaxy S21 actually did very well, even in handheld, which is really quite strange for a smartphone as far as I'm concerned, and it's really a good thing. Another strength of the camera that I discover is the autofocus performance. Wow, the performance is actually really nice. It's smooth, and it's really fantastic that it actually tracks the focus very well. When you just pull your focus on something, it tracks regardless of the movement and all of that, and which is really good. So I wasn't expecting that performance. I was expecting this unstable focus system and all that, but the tracking was really done well, and I think that's actually a good thing about the camera. So for anybody who is interested in content creation, and you're looking for that kind of vast autofocus tracking system, then Samsung Galaxy S21 is really a great deal. Another cool thing about the Samsung Galaxy S21 is the video recording format. You can record 8K at 24 frames per second with a cropped sensor. Anyways, you can do 4K at 24 frames per second. You can do at 30 frames per second and at 60 frames per second. So that's really cool. When you take it to post-production and you slow it down to 24 frames per second, you're going to get some nice slow-mo. I mean the 60 frames per second. And you can record full HD at 24 frames per second, which is really cinematic. And you can do at 30 frames per second, at 60 frames per second, and wow, at 120 frames per second. Now, I actually tried this, and I saw the fantastic movement. When I took it to post-production, I, changed the frames per second to 24 frames per second, and the slow-mo was really fantastic. And, that is really a good deal for me, somebody who is technically used to using different kind of digital cameras to film cameras. I love Sony. I use Sony, and one of the reasons why I love Sony is because it actually handles slow-mo very well. And seeing Samsung doing the same thing on a smartphone is actually commendable, and I love that. Now let's talk about the Pro Video mode. The Samsung Galaxy S21 actually has a feature that is called Pro Video mode, which is really amazing. And when you go to the Pro Video mode, you actually unleash the beast in the video performance, functionalities, and all of that. Some of the things you will see directly in the Pro Video mode is the ability to shoot at 120 frames per second. Like I said, the 120 frames per second is only enabled in Pro Video mode. And that is when you can actually do the Pro. And what I noticed is that once you get into Pro Video mode, you can have access to the front camera, which is really understandable. The Pro Video mode is actually fantastic. Some of the features in the Pro Video mode include the histogram. The camera comes with histogram, so you can actually enable the histogram to actually see the exposure level of your scene. You can know whether your scene is underexposed or overexposed or well exposed. So the histogram will actually give you, that information, which to me is really a good deal. And another thing you'll notice is the microphone settings. The camera comes with a lot of microphone settings, so you can set the microphone to the front microphone, which actually captures the sound coming from the front of the camera. So in that kind of case, when you're actually filming a scene, you can actually set it to the front camera to capture your voice because it's closer to the camera, which is really a great thing. You can set the microphone to the back microphone, the rear microphone, which captures the sound from, the back of the camera. And you can also set it to Omni, which captures, the sound surrounding the smartphone at the same level, which is really good. These are actually basic, advanced level of sound when you're using lapel mic or you're using a boom mic or something. So these are actually basic things that you see in that kind of production level, so which is really, really cool. And one other thing you will see in the Pro mode of the smartphone is the audio level. So you can actually see the graphical illustration of what is going on with your audio. You can monitor the picking level. You can monitor if the audio is too loud, then you can actually correct it. Then you can monitor if the audio is too low, which means that you can correct it. And you can also attach, other external microphone like lapel mic or something using a USB cable or USB-C cable, or connecting it with a Bluetooth, which is really fantastic. So now let's talk about the practicality of this smartphone. The Samsung S21 really, took me off guard. I wasn't expecting a smartphone camera to perform at that level. I was really dazed with the colors. The color were really amazing. It's actually render color very purely, and that's really fantastic. And also I discovered that the camera image stabilization is excellent. You can actually use it to create a content without Steadicam, gimbal, or what have you, and still get a smooth slow-mo or a smooth footage that is usable without by stabilizing it in post, which is really unusual. I personally use the Samsung Galaxy M30X. That's really a low-end camera, but for me that's what I use, because I don't believe cameras can actually perform up to this standard, and this is really mind-blowing. I use this camera in different locations, in different situations, and the performances were really stable. They were really fantastic for video content creation. I was able to use it to create a nice slow motion, a nice content, and it looks really amazing. So the functionality of the camera is excellent, and if you're looking for that device that can actually solve the problem of buying more expensive cameras, or you just want to start content creation and you're looking for that device that can actually get the job done, then Samsung Galaxy S21 is actually a cool deal for you, because now you have a mini camera that is good enough to do some content, and they can still serve as your smartphone. They can still serve other purposes and all of that. So, which for me is really a good thing. But personally, I would recommend this for travelers. If you're considering traveling and you just need something that is very smart and small, that is just gonna fit into your pockets, and you're gonna travel and have your phone and still have good images and all of that, then Samsung Galaxy S21 is a good deal for you. If you are a content creator, social media content creator that just need that kind of, image quality, something you can showcase on smartphones, then Samsung Galaxy S21 is actually a good deal for you. If you are considering, you want to do photojournalism, you want to do documentaries, and just looking for that low budget thing that will not require a lot of setups, and you can be able to just get on with it and get the job done, it's still going to work. And for me, what matters most is that you need to know what your consumers, where the consumers of your content are going to be using. So if they're going to be using smartphones, for instance, tablets and all of that, then you don't have to necessarily spend a lot, on expensive gears. But if you have the money and you want to build career in that area, then that is good, and that's really a great thing. But if you're just looking for that device that can just shoot, record, edit and get the job done and put it on social media, then I think I'll recommend the smartphone, which is the Samsung Galaxy S21. So basically, it depends on what you want to do, it depends on where you find yourself. Personally, for me, I love Sony. I use Sony. I'm shooting this on Sony, which is really great. And I also have a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K Pro. And I have all of this because I use them on professional level. I use them to create content for clients, and but basically, if you are just looking for something that can get the job done regardless of of your technical knowledge, then you should consider having this phone. So depending on what you want and your budget, if you have the money, you get it and you enjoy yourself, and that's my opinion. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's review, and please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly subscribe. And very soon I'm going to be coming up with a masterclass for smartphone videography, where I teach on the basic principles that you need to know, and how to actually get the best out of your smartphone to take any form of content, and how to edit content on your smartphone, and how to edit also on the computer, and how to actually render it so that you can actually give that best quality content anytime, any day, regardless of what equipment you use, regardless of what smartphone you use. So if you're ready for it, please stay tuned. It's going to come up very soon. I'm still putting it together, and I'm sure you will love it. So thank you very much, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.